Did you hit record?
I did hit record. Yeah, I did. I don't know. You let me know. You let me know if you want to keep that.
We have to keep that.
We might have to. I sound a little too dumb and why?
That was
that
interesting.
was very.
Cat. You know what? That's funny though, because
Right.
that really is. It is a good start based on like where we really were supposed to start. Because I had a question for y'all at the top, and I want to like, are either of you pushing P, bro? Are either of you pushing P?
Still don't understand. I still don't understand.
Webb is a little disconnected. So I figured this is just in that same neighborhood of being a bit disconnected. Do either of you even know what pushing P means?
Pushing P like the rapper?
No.
There's no rapper named Pushing P.
Pushin P.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Got you.
Who
was
is
his name always Pushin P?
What?
When he was with the Clips?
What are you talking about? Push your T.
Oh, it's Pushin.
Yo, this guy right here, bro.
Nobody's name is Pushin P?
Nobody's name is
Nobody? Nobody's name?
Nobody's name is Pushin P. It's Master P and Pusha T. Pushin P, bro. Pushin P is what everybody's been saying. Nike, Maury is tweeting about Pushin P. Wendy's tweeting about their P.
Pushing past, like what? Like
no.
Hugh, do you know what Pushin P is?
Listen, I'm not hip with the youngsters, so I don't know, sir. I'm sorry.
Do you have any idea? Like, what do you think it means?
Bruh,
why are you setting this up, bro?
It gotta be a drug term.
I want to tell you what it means.
It gotta be a drug term, right? It has to be.
But why would Nike post it if it was a drug term?
Yeah, I don't think Nike is pushing those P's.
I don't think
pushing
Nike
pills. That's crazy.
But Nike don't understand half the things that come out anyway. Nobody understands half the shit that comes out anyway.
Webb, what do you think pushing P is?
Like,
you want to say that's something detrimental. I know you do. You're trying to figure out how to clean it up.
Why is it so difficult?
It's fine.
Pushing
P means that like it's player or it's cool. Like, oh, you got a nice car and you got a nice house. That's pushing P. That's player. That's cool. Like that's
pushing player.
That's what it is. Pushing P is player. It's not that cool. Like, which is when you get older, you realize how how uncool slang is. You just don't really respect it anymore.
It's wild simple. I'm trying to make it super complex. Yeah. I'm thinking like, oh, it's like like everybody like, oh, hard pass, or maybe I was thinking like maybe it's like hard pass, like like pushing P, hard pass on that.
No,
but nah.
Yeah, I knew I was out the game when Lit came out. Once Lit came out, I was out the game.
I mean, I didn't respect Lit.
I still don't respect it. Still don't. I'm sorry.
I don't respect it when people be like, yo, it's Liddy and you like 40. Like,
yeah, don't be. Yeah. There's just certain group of people who can say Liddy. Liddy is like next level when it's like you got to simmer down.
So they pushing 40 with like ripped jeans and like the fitted t-shirts. Like, come on, dog.
I mean, listen. Listen, people.
Saying Liddy at 40 is not pushing P. There it is in a sentence.
There it is.
He is English. He is an English major, so I respect it. That's why I respect it. Other than that, I would not respect it. But yeah,
I mean, people, as you can tell, this if you consider yourself to be one of the Ute Dem or Ute Dem adjacent. A youngster by any stretch of the definition. This is probably not the podcast for you. For a couple of niggas that
we are about to come at you.
So
they definitely coming at us about it too. We don't know what Pushin P is. They definitely slandering us.
I think, yeah. I mean, we'll see. Well, if you honestly knew what Pushin P was, let us know, because I don't believe you knew what it was the first time you heard it. Because it came from what? Gunna? That's the rapper, right, Wayne? Gunna?
Yeah.
I never actually heard the song.
I didn't hear the song either. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I tried to listen to the album. Just can't get into them. I'm sorry.
If you put on Future, Gunna, Young Thug all in a lineup, I probably couldn't pick them out in their from their voices. Like I honestly, like, I don't know. It's all kind of the same to me. So
that's the truth.
Again,
though.
Even more reason why we're not pushing P. We don't even.
I mean, well, here's a question for you. The random question: who's better, Gunna, Future, or Designer?
I
don't know, bro.
Future, I guess. Bro. I mean, yeah, Future would be because he
Designer got the best song out of all of them. though. Panda was a moment.
Panda was a moment. Like I might have to.
Atlanta. Everybody had bras in Atlanta for like a couple months.
In Atlanta. I ain't never been to Atlanta. And
I mean, Future did too, so we can't really just say like
He did, but did Future have a song bigger than Panda? I don't know. I'm not a big fan.
After COVID hit, Mask Off just blew up too. So you got,
Karate, that was a pretty popular.
Karate.
We're gonna move on. What's it looking like, people?
just cut home off. Just like, nah, we're done here.
Pusher P. What's it looking like, people? It's your Captain Sands, aka traumatized Titan fan. I'm sad, but I'll applaud myself. Shout out to me, but
sad days. Don't do that laugh.
1916.
Don't ever do that laugh ever again. Oh yeah. What it is, people? It's your boy LD Wade, aka the other hurt Titans fan. Yeah, it's
what's
sad.
Poppin' people?
No, we don't want to talk to you.
No, what's poppin', people? It's Mr. Smooth, Web D out here winning like he ain't never won before, sitting with 2 losers.
You're so spiteful.
Let me just. So, how does it feel?
Shouldn't fight fire with fire.
How does it feel that your season is over?
How does it feel
that your season is over?
I told you, bro, it's cool because, like I told you last time we recorded, bro, I didn't even expect us to get this far. I was happy to be there. I think I never respected Tannehill, and it was all his fault. So,
but he got y'all to where y'all are.
I'm a little somber. If I sound a little somber today, I'm sad. I am. But I keep my emotions inside, and I don't want to talk about it.
I mean, 2021. I mean, Cap. I mean, like your 2020 has started off with some major L's. So lost in Fanny. 2022. Your fantasy team took a major L.
Let's not talk about fantasy, please. Right? I don't want to talk about fantasy.
Wayne, you took an L.
No.
You didn't make it to the playoffs.
First off.
You lost to me.
Collusion. No.
No collusion because I won.
Collusion. Not you. Forget that. Collusion because 2 points. 2 points. I was out of the playoff for 2 points, and I beat that person twice. I'm not gonna say no names. I'm just saying the commissioner. I don't like how the commission. I don't like how things are being run in this league. All right.
Hey, listen. Those 2 points led to that person taking an L as well, so I appreciate it. But yeah, guys,
are you done?
No, I'm not.
It's not time for sports.
No, I want to just.
Did you get your belt?
Berate you all with this.
Did you get your belt yet?
I have not. I need to put an APB out on the belt.
Yeah, he's not gonna get that till next year, and he's a mailman. It's so ironic. Shout out to the listeners. Shout out to the viewers. Shout out to the subscribers. Appreciate y'all. Those who participate on socials, those who listen, those who subscribe, those who continue to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their cousin. Make sure you continue to do so. Shout out Dami G, of course. Dami G, bro, we looking for you. Bat signal is there. Dami G, soon come. Everybody spam Dami G's. Is it they call it mentions anymore? Oh, comments. See? Again, comments.
Wow, bro. Can we edit that out?
Hashtag free Dami G. Hashtag free Roomba.
We have to edit out our age, man. We're too old.
I'm just rusty I'm rusty. I'm sad. Just, give me a break. You know what I mean? Give me a break. Let's
shave your beard. Because you both don't deserve playoff beards when your team is no longer in the playoffs.
Sir, don't you ever disrespect me.
It's not a playoff beard when you can grow one year round,
bitch. That is true. That is also true.
Go ahead, man.
Grow a goatee, then come talk to us.
Listen, clean shaven is the way to go, man. Right here.
You're forced to be clean shaven.
Happy New Year, everybody. First pod of the new year. Gentlemen, what's going on? What's new?
Yeah, man. I mean, all good, man. I mean, everyone, I've said it several times. I am the 2021 fantasy football champion.
Okay, let's just move on to the recap.
Cares. Like, why you
Never mind. Forget I asked. It's the recap. Recap is filled with sadness.
Don't hate my glow.
Cut his mic.
Can I turn his mic off? I can mute you. I won't. I won't.
Please do.
But nah, recap is actually generally pretty sad, given we haven't been here. There's not much for us to recap as far as what we spoke about previously, and I don't know. It just seems like since we've been away, people keep passing away. So quickly recap so we can turn around and have some fun as best as we can. Just RIPs across the board for the recap. Bob Saget passed away at 65. Louis Anderson passed away at 68. Sidney Poitier passed away at 94. And just condolences overall to Regina King, who we just found out today, like her son took his own life at 26.
Yeah, man.
Took his own life at 26.
For sure.
So overall, very sad recap. Not necessarily how we intend to start a podcast, but ultimately want to be respectful.
Absolutely. Well, and we can't forget two cap. I mean, it's not on the agenda, but Betty White.
Oh yeah, we have not been here since Betty White. Yeah, Betty White. So many
people, man.
Betty was the realest OG out of all of them, and Sidney Poitier. Definitely.
We haven't been here since John Madden passed either, bro. Like
John Madden, dang.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a
piece across the board.
It's been a crazy one for sure.
It's been a crazy one. So let's have some fun. Let's flip this pod on its head. What a heavy start, but just because it's a new year, don't make it nowhere. People continue to go. So let's just get to it. Are you around? I don't even know.
Heavy, man.
It's heavy, and it's such an odd switch. So just bear with us, people. Again, Rusty and I'm sad.
So
Rusty and sad. Name of the pop.
Rusty sad.
So Oscar Mayer Wiener, everybody. Oscar Mayer Wiener, the kings of bologna, the Coca-Cola of processed pork. Basically, when you think bologna, it's Oscar Mayer. They're number one. The number one struggle meat.
Put some respect on bologna, though, bro. I haven't had a bologna sandwich in a long time, but I tell you this, though, man, like a fried bologna sandwich, man, with some some good cheese, government cheese. It's a good sandwich.
I'm never gonna question what it was. Because back in the day, it was Hall of Fame. It was clutch. I would roll up and bust it down. I was cool with the red string.
That's what I'm saying. Was you cooking and then taking the red string out as it cooked, or you just took the red string out off?
Bro, I ate it hot, cold, all of the above, bro. So I used to be with it, but it just came a point where I just stopped eating bologna. Do you still eat bologna?
No, I don't eat bologna now. But I never liked that bologna that had the little peppercorns.
Yeah,
and that shit was nasty.
Listen,
I don't need nothing crunchy in something that's supposed to be not crunchy.
We got money now. We can afford turkey. So
basically,
I can get the good stuff now.
Bro. You know bro. Listen, yeah, seriously.
Well, Oscar Mayer, the processed pork company, they released a bologna-inspired face mask, not an actual bologna face mask. I thought it was real meat. I thought people was putting slabs of bologna on their face, but they released a bologna-inspired face mask. So I'm not just going to ask you if you're around for the bologna-inspired face mask specifically, but I think it's a pretty cool idea because I guess it was a play on when you used to bite the holes in the bologna and put it on your face.
Oh yeah,
that's
for sure.
Used to do.
Yeah.
That's what it was a play on. So they made the face mask of it. But the question is not necessarily are you around for bologna face mask, but you as grown ass men with wives, are you around for face masks? Do y'all exfoliate, bro?
I feel like Webb does because he has enough facial hair.
Fuck out of here. Sorry, people, for cursing, but I am actually around for all the pampering. I'm not even no nothing, right? I'll get a manicure, a pedicure, and I'll get a facial. Right? I'll do the whole thing. The only thing I'm not around for is a massage. I don't want nobody touching me.
What? A massage is not bad, bro.
It's just something about it, bro. It just kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies a little bit.
Listen, I'm not mad at you. I mean, I only asked about face masks, but I expect you.
I expose myself, and I want. Listen, fellas,
I'm not mad at you.
But listen, I'll tell you something right now, yo. If you,
I don't like people touching my feet. I don't. I can't.
Listen,
I don't like that. That shit hurt. That shit kind of hurt too. I'm not around.
Honestly, I might take Rebecca and Elena to the nail salon tomorrow, and we might go get pedicures. We might just.
I just asked about face masks. Hugh, do you and your wife do face masks?
he was so in depth.
Fellas, go get a manicure.
Massage. Cat need a massage. Cat wound up. Cat.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Cat.
Get the,
bruh. Face mask, hell yeah. Get it popping.
Face mask, yeah.
Stay away from Noxzema. Stay away from
What's
Noxzema.
it, a hot stone massage? Get one of those, Web. They don't touch you.
I don't know about the stones, bro. That shit scares me.
I always wanted to try the hot stones.
That shit scares me.
I kind of want to try the hot stones too. I do too. But,
I'm childish.
no, I'm not around for face masks. I'm good. I wake up in the morning, put a nice little warm towel on my face and everything. I'm good.
But I feel
you've never tried it.
I would like the little what's that?
It's whatever your wife may potentially use. Face mask, like you put actually on your face.
Nah,
and you peel it off.
Nah,
you should try it, bro.
I'm good. I know you've done that. Like,
of course, it's refreshing.
I believe it.
Well, I'm not into everything else. Like, give me the massage gun. I'm cool. But
massage gun, them teachers Hall of Fame people get one of them joints.
Like, look right now. Look at Cap. He's glowing right now. So you know what I mean, I respect it.
Cat ashy. Cat is definitely ashy. People. Cat is definitely ashy in the middle of his forehead, like right here between his eyebrows.
Your entire scalp is ashy.
Oh.
And other things to be around for.
He's lashing out, people.
Lashing out. Rusty is sad. KFC came out with Beyond Fried Chicken. So there's just this new craze with plant-based fast foods. Are y'all around for these plant-based fast foods? Not just not plant-based food in general. I think that's a separate topic. But like KFC, Beyond Fried Chicken, Burger King has the Impossible Whopper, and McDonald's has the McPlant Burger.
I'm shook, y'all around bro. I'm shook, bro. I mean, like now, like the Burger King's Impossible Burger, or like even that Beyond Burger that you could buy in the grocery store, right? Like, to me, it is astonishing how it really does taste like meat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I recognize that Burger King's, like the way they cook sometimes, you know, they cook it on the same kind of grill to get that smoky flavor. But man, I'm shook. I don't know. I don't know what kind of chemicals are in that shit. How they make that shit happen. What kind of science they're using. But I'm not around.
Yeah. Hugh, you're a fried chicken guy, right? Are you getting the Beyond Fried Chicken from KFC?
Hell no, I ain't getting that ball. That's not even real chicken. Like, no, I'm good. If
fine. They came out with Beyond Jerk Chicken,
no, not even happened. Beyond, hell no.
not even KFC. But if your favorite spot came out with the Beyond Jerk Chicken,
but if they came out with the
plant-based foods, are you strictly carnivorous?
I'll make it myself.
Have you ever had anything that's just like tofu-y?
No.
Black bean.
Listen.
First off, people, if you don't know, I'm malnourished, as they like to tell me. I need to eat. I need to eat. So
carrot stick, bro.
Yo,
hope your eyes.
But to win. But if they came out with the Beyond Oxtail, would you be around? Fuck? Would you be around for the Beyond Oxtail?
That's just disrespectful to oxtail in general.
Right? Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
That's nasty.
But I mean, yeah, you definitely can't eat that stuff because the reality of it is like the whole time fast food meat has been questionable meat, right? So they coming out with fake meat that's gonna be questionable too. Like you really gonna be pushing P if you eat that. Like that's the kind of P you're gonna be pushing if you eat.
Pushing boo boo in the woods, bro.
That's not what you
people, like, man. Subway was out here with fake tuna,
like Taco Bell. How they made them chicken wings? Yeah, yeah. Taco Bell chicken wings. Like seriously.
I have a random question. This is a WebD question. Very random question.
It sounds like it.
Speaking of Pushin P, eating food that just makes you run to the bathroom. When you boo boo in public, because there comes a time when you have to boo boo in public, or at work, and you have the choice between the toilet seat cover and toilet paper. Which one you going with?
If I have the toilet seat cover,
yeah.
Oh, I'm using like 3 of them joints.
Yeah, three of the toilet paper covers. But if I'm at work. My job is cheap, so I'm definitely use toilet paper.
I still use the toilet paper because I feel like I get more coverage with the toilet paper, like because I could, you know what I mean? I could finagle it.
You can finagle it, make it like comfortable.
Well, you finagle it, but you always got to put like a piece of toilet paper in the center.
Of course, yeah, because you can't have your joint on the. you can't rest your. Yeah, you can't.
That's nasty at that point.
You gotta have it, yo. You gotta
nasty.
have it, bro. Like, yo,
bro, that's nasty.
Because you join touch, bro. Your day is over, bro. It's over. Your day is over, bro. You join touch, it's over, bro. The night is over.
You go downstairs calling it over like, yo, I gotta go home.
I quit my job, bro. That day.
That's it. Touch. Oh my god, that's filthy. That's detrimental. That's detrimental.
I'm mad you thought about that, but that's so nasty. He's right though. That is just like,
yo, can you, bro? Immediate bump. You probably get an instant bump, bro. No bullshit.
Oh, come on, son.
An instant bump, bro. Instant herpes. Like, no joke.
Wow, we going that far? What is going on here? What is going on in your work bathroom, sir? Like, the
already done. Yeah,
who you public bathrooms? Public bathrooms.
Who you work
with? Who you work with? Like,
listen, I'm just saying. I'm always shook of public spaces.
He put people out there. All right, business.
Let's move on. Speaking of boo boo, a stain of a state, Florida.
Yikes!
Is back in the news. You see what I did there? Buckshot.
Florida is shitty.
I'm not saying
terrible place. Can never really be ceased. Like, I can never be surprised, but I'm always surprised at what Florida comes up with. So the latest news that I saw, Florida is apparently trying to pass a bill to shield white guilt and shame. So essentially, a bill that would. I honestly don't even understand it. Webb, you listen to NPR. Do you know anything more about this?
Yeah, I mean, so the thing is, so I mean, let's take a quick step back, right? So CRT, do you both know what that is? CRT,
critical race theory.
Critical race theory, right? I wish they could come up with a better name for it, right? Because I feel like when people hear that, it's like an automatic non-starter, right? Critical race theory is basically just teaching history the way that it's supposed to be taught.
Right. Exactly.
That's all it is, people.
Exactly.
Right? Like, it's the kind of history you get taught when you go to college.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So if you didn't go to college,
it's the kind of history you get taught when you get to college. It's just like, instead of telling the kids about the Pilgrims and the Indians and how the shit was all peaceful on Thanksgiving, but shit really wasn't sweet on Thanksgiving, bro.
Had me thinking Christopher Columbus was the man, bro.
Like, he not lying. He not lying.
Thanksgiving was not.
I mean, like, in arts and crafts.
I'm not lying, because I took a history class in college, and I was like, yo, this eye opening to like the amount of murders and stuff people used to do back in them days. Like, yo, y'all was wild.
Y'all really had us going on Christopher Columbus for a smooth 18 years. Bro.
Right. Just like, this dude out here did something big for us.
Singing songs about the Santa Maria and all them. The Nina.
Yeah, the Nina and the Pina and the Santa Maria.
Anyways, continue.
So Florida's wilding because, and I know people like, of our hue will make fun of, like, white fragility, and that folks are just, who are in that space, who, when they hear this kind of stuff, they get really agitated because they're like, but I wasn't the one who enslaved people. It was my ancestors' right. And whatever.
Right.
And so basically in Florida, the governor, who is Donald Trump's boy, basically is on a wrath of trying to shield white people from any kind of guilt, basically saying don't teach the shit in the schools, and you can't make people feel guilty about their race, creed, color, or their country of origin.
How do you police making someone feel guilty?
Lawsuits, bro.
Isn't that like the opposite of freedom of speech?
It is, but I think part of it is, man, is like, as we all know, free speech isn't really free speech.
Oh,
true.
That is true. Saying? Free speech is not free speech. Like, you can't just, I mean, like, and like, we all know that, right? You can't just go anywhere and just say any fucking thing, right? Like, like the barometers. You can't go onto a plane and yell bomb, like, absolutely not. And then cry free speech, right? So essentially, this law isn't really policing just critical race theory. It's really policing just non-white history. And so Florida, their government is trash.
Detrimental moment of the new year.
I mean, probably the fucking decade, bro. They're freaking trash. They're trash, man. Because like this, they're just trash.
I mean, it's a decade. That's heavyweight. That's heavyweight right there. That's oof.
Because it's gonna ruin this. I mean, like they're going to destroy any resemblance of progress for folks.
Is there any way we can like detach from Florida? Is there any way we can?
We
got big enough machines to
probably just to kind of just push them out to sea a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe create our own little, South American fault like they have in San Andreas.
I think Florida might sink after that if they break off. They just might into the water.
That's fine.
Yeah, but yeah, so that's basically that shit, man. I mean, it's definitely trash, yo. So
detrimental moment of the week, detrimental moment of the new year goes to Florida.
Yeah, man. Don't be afraid of CRT, people. Don't be afraid. Nothing to be afraid of.
All right. So, Web, it's on you, bro.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, people, we got lots and lots of stuff going on. And lots of COVID shit, folks.
Lots of COVID shit.
I mean, COVID is, I don't know about you guys. I'm not putting anybody out there, but like I've talked to a ton of people just in conversations and video chats. And people are getting COVID like fucking crazy.
So I keep hearing.
Like catching it. I mean, like they are getting like they're getting mild symptoms. They're still getting really sick, right? But people aren't really going to the hospital. But yeah, so I mean, Wayne, you work in the schools. You know how that. We'll get to that in a second. But like, Mylan, you're going on to college campuses probably. You know how that stuff is going. Probably not even. No. So
just to be honest, you're supposed to say Cap's because Cap's been outside. That's all he do is be outside.
Cap not even outside. I don't think, right?
Be outside. I don't be outside.
Cat in the crib with it. But anyways, so the government. So before I just go into it, in the state of Connecticut, I love my state. By the way, I'm not bashing my state government, but can I just say, man, how difficult it is if you needed to go to a test site, right? You're sitting in your car. I mean, like my wife and I had to go get tests. We got up at 6 a.m. to get to the test site at the mall for an 8 a.m. start. We were camped outside waiting to get an 8 a.m. test. And we were like car number 50.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, bro. Like, I don't understand why it's so difficult. Like, why is it still so difficult?
Because everybody's getting them. That's why. It's going to be difficult because everybody just like, if they feel like the slightest headache, sniffle, cough.
To figure out who to invest in, like who's making the test.
Seriously.
I know I'm already late, but like who?
SEMA 4, bro. SEMA 4.
Bro, send me the name.
SEMA. Anyway, so with that, the government, the federal government, and in some state localities, they're doing this too, but the federal government just put federal tax dollars behind it. 400 million masks that they're going to be sending to people. N95s, those thick N95 masks. They already launched a day earlier when they were supposed to the freaking at-home test. So if you haven't, folks, went out there and did like the U.S. Postal Service, I don't know what you call it, like enrollment form, or I guess for it or something like that, to get your 4 at-home tests. I think they're giving like 4 tests per household.
I think like 1 box with 4 tests in it.
Exactly. So it's like 1 box with 4 tests per household. And so that's that. I mean, vaccine boosters, I just kind of really briefly mentioned testing and stuff like that. But if you haven't, folks, already, do your research. You do your Googles, figure out if you can get the vaccine. Talk to your primary care physician. If you don't have a primary care physician, I'm not slandering you. That's detrimental. Get a primary care. Go to the doctor. Just get a regular checkup at least once a year. But also you have somebody that's on your side to keep record of what's going on with you. Yeah, and all that. I mean, and then I'm going to toss it up to LD to just maybe just shout out something that's going on in the schools. Not putting anybody on blast, but just like
shit going on in the schools. They need to wear their masks. These little kids are just touching all types of shit. I'm sorry. That's to be honest. No, I'm not gonna hold it no more. This is be honest, all right. Listen, I love the kids. I do. I love the kids. I do. But sometimes it's just not about touching stuff. But you know what? They're kids. They want to be. They want to explore. They're curious. They want to know the world. But not right now. Let's not figure the world out right now. Let's figure the world out a couple years down the line. You know, because this is crazy, bro. They had. I seen classrooms. I'm talking about not one, not two. I'm talking plural people. Classrooms. Go home, bro. Everybody back on virtual. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. Don't give Mr. Wayne a hug. No, I'm good. Don't give me a hug. 10 feet. I'm sorry, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but you say that, man. Like, you know, the fact that we're putting a lot of the students' development on hold is like.
But you gotta think about
crazy.
It is crazy, but at the same time, you gotta think about the safety of everybody. Like, you gotta think about these teachers, bro. Like, and
it's definitely not anyone's fault. It's
right?
Something to be aware of, that there's definitely going to be a gap here developmentally.
I mean, yeah,
because multiple levels.
There is
academically, socially, emotionally.
But there is, I can tell you right now, because there is, but it's like not anybody's fault, but the fact that what's going on in the world, and you have to like understand, like even with teacher shortage, there's like a bunch of teacher shortages everywhere. Even with that being said, teachers is like, yo, it's not worth the money to be here and just get COVID. Like, I don't know, like one of the teachers I know, his mother just got COVID. And it's like you can't do, and it's like, what are you gonna do? Like, you still gotta go to work, you still gotta make your money.
Yeah, I mean, that's the crazy part, man. I mean, it's a great segue into kind of what we're gonna talk about next. As far as like just, I think one of the technology has always been like a something that just has this tremendous momentum, right? Like since the first computer. Since email, right? Like technology's always had this great momentum. And I think, I'm not saying we're in the golden age, but I feel like the golden age of technology might have been when the iPod was or like the iPhone, iPod had come out. But now we have this, everything's cloud-based, and now the metaverse is jumping. Captain, you are in the metaverse.
I am.
You are embedded in the metaverse.
I brought the wife to the metaverse last night.
Oh.
I did.
The way Web face.
Can you give us?
That's what made you laugh. Web's face.
I was like, where are we going with this? No. So folks, we're gonna probably try to do a little live in the metaverse. So here's our correspondent, Captain Sands, live in the metaverse. Can we get an update?
Captain Sands coming to you live in the metaverse. This is behind the Black Mirror. Yeah, we're talking about what's going on in the real world. Let's talk about what's going on in the metaverse, because there's a lot going on in the metaverse too. It's a whole separate news set that you should be aware of. First and foremost, Walmart, the not first and ever, but borderline monopoly that we know of. Like, Walmart is a giant. They're creating their own cryptocurrency soon come. They've put in licenses and things to ensure that they can sell NFTs and whatnot in the future. So Walmart they're not the first to get into the game. There's been others, but Walmart is next, and they're thinking about virtual shopping.
No,
the whole nine.
No, I'm not with that.
Virtual shopping, where you shop and you shop virtually, and then it shows up at your door.
You know why I'm not with it? Because Walmart never have anything on stock. All right, they never. All right, so if I go to the metaverse and it's not there, and in real life it's not there, I'll be pissed.
Yeah, if there's low supply, I guess that's a problem.
Like, come on, like
that's a significant.
That's a big problem. Like, I need it to be there. All right, if it's virtually there, it needs to be there physically. God damn it.
My Walmart's always stocked, so that might be the Walmart up by you.
Ouch.
It's a lot of
Target guy myself. More of a Target guy.
I like Target, but sometimes it's a little pricey. Walmart be having the better prices.
It's not called Target. I was told it's called Target. So just if people get it right, for just throwing it out there.
It's called Target Pay.
My bad. More from behind the Black Mirror. The Brooklyn Nets NBA Brooklyn Nets are officially the first professional sports team to enter the metaverse. They're calling it the Netaverse, and the way that they broadcast the game in this virtual reality space is super dope. Did you guys see the video of the Brooklyn Nets in virtual VR? You got to check it out. It basically looks like you're on the court.
I have a
like
question.
You're on the court. You can't even see the audience. It's almost just like a personalized. It's pretty interesting looking. You're just on the court with them, and it's up close and personal, and it's virtual reality. It's crazy.
I want to know how much that's going to cost to attend.
It sounds like a lot.
So right now it's free.
So
if you have the Oculus Quest,
if you had the Oculus, yeah. Like I just went to a Bucks game the other day, and then I was at a Snoop Dogg concert filming. And then I seen 2 Chainz. So yeah, like right now it's free.
Wait, so
it's definitely
money.
So
I got mad questions. Go ahead.
I got a question too. You first, Webb. Go ahead.
So are they? So when you go to these events, are they like avatar-y, or is it like
that was one of my
Snoop
questions.
Dogg and like his real
Snoop Dogg? So it wasn't live. And let me say that it definitely wasn't live. It wasn't live, but it was a Snoop Dogg concert that you can view in your VR headset. So Snoop Dogg was real. Like it was just humongous virtual reality. But you could see all the other people, all the other avatars there watching the concert too. You can even just walk up and talk to people. The people in there talking shit, like stupid. It's stupid. It's like kids. It's bad. Just think of Instagram comments now live. So basically, like you can just talk to anybody you want to. You can mute yourself too. Like I have my junk muted. Like I'm not talking to nobody. I'm just here to see Snoop. But yeah, it's pretty crazy, man.
So the game, how close were you? Were you close enough to tell that Kevin Durant still don't use a brush? That's how close you was,
bruh. I saw the dandruff.
He looked like he got dandruff.
Like how ash on the calf.
Like how much meta is actually in the whole universe? Is it? Are they like? It's really live basically. So no.
I didn't see that specific Nets game and the way that they filmed it. I'm gonna go try to find it, but I don't know. Have any of y'all just changed your stance on the metaverse at all, or just with everything that's developing, or not yet?
I mean,
I'm lost. But somebody's gonna help me find a way.
I'll describe it like this: you definitely got to come through and check it out, because honestly, like it's cool right now because it's really just like a video game, right? Like it's like the most Minecraft, like Sims, like not even Sims level yet. Like it's really just like a cartoony. It's just like video games, right? So like I only use it when I'm in the mood to play those kind of video games, right? Like you can go in there, you can watch Netflix, YouTube, and go on the internet, but there's really no point to there's no point to me putting on a headset and doing all that stuff when I can just go on the computer and do all that stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Everything you can do on the computer, you can do on the headset, but there's really no need to do it on the headset. Because like after a while, it's like I get like my eyes start to hurt. I don't know. I'm old.
I understand because I seen this in a cartoon one time. I did.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts in a few years, but right now it's really just like a video game, so it's really not that serious. In other tech news behind the Black Mirror, the launch of 5G could be. What they're saying could have been and could be very catastrophic to planes in the plane industry. Cause flights to be delayed. It caused 5G launches to be delayed just because they said it could have been. They used very strong words like catastrophic, that it could have been bad if 5G launched and planes were in flight because of just all the computer mumbo jumbo on there.
Well, yeah, I mean, like when you think about it, like from perspective of like this, like signals, like I remember watching something where it talked about like how the air traffic controllers, their job is absolutely essential, right? To be able to tell we have this flight is on this like highway lane, right? And keeping that flight in its path clear.
Bruh, my cousin-in-law is a pilot, and he broke it down to me way I never understood before. Did you know that just about 98% of your flight is autonomous? Like where the captain isn't actually flying the plane?
Yeah.
Like he told me the only part you control is like 100, 200 feet from takeoff to 200 feet above the ground is when the only time they're actually controlling the plane, which is insane to me. It's all like, bro. Did you know that?
Yeah,
that's insane. That they ain't up there flying. It's all just. It is all computer engineered. So shout out to all those people behind the scenes. And I don't need 5G. I don't need it.
I do because I had a taste of it.
I was cool with LTE.
Fuck that. No.
I was cool with LTE.
I was cool with LTE.
No, but yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, IRS though.
And the IRS will require facial recognition for you to do your taxes online.
I'm not
surprised. I don't think that's a big deal. Everything
I'm not
is
surprised. I mean,
have
you guys been to the airport when you could get your face scanned for?
Yeah, but fuck that. Give me my money. I'm serious. Let's give me my money right now. Like, don't hold nothing back. You don't need to see my face. You just need to send me the blue face Benjamins. That's the only thing. That's the only faces you need scanned right now. All right.
I want my Tubmans.
So he wants his Tubmans. I just want my hundreds.
I just want to get paid, but like y'all are parents. Y'all gonna get broke off for the first time as parents. Something different. Something different.
And I want it all in Tubmans.
Because as somebody who ain't got no kids, I'm more than likely gotta pay somebody some shit. So I don't even.
You gotta pay me.
Yeah. I paid you already.
Wayne gotta pay me. Everybody's gotta pay me.
Hold. Wait for me. All right, go on.
You know what? You know what, Webb?
Who knew?
I got a who knew.
Who knew who's not gonna pay Webb?
Just in the spirit of metaverse and tech, I want to know who knew. How much does one Bitcoin cost right now?
Bro, that shit sound crazy.
How much is one Bitcoin? I just want to see
the cheapest
where
Bitcoin?
your awareness is. No, the Bitcoin.
The Bitcoin?
There's
got to be at least $2,000.
The original Bitcoin, or just like
so that's why I know y'all don't know. There is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a type of cryptocurrency. It's the leading cryptocurrency. Everything else is a cryptocurrency, but it's hard to explain. I can't watch you.
See. Oh,
so your Googles, bro. $2,000. $2,000 for one Bitcoin. Webb, Hugh, how much is one Bitcoin?
Since Odell said he want to get paid in Bitcoins, right? And he ain't no broke athlete, so that means he getting paid. So I want to say somewhere in the millions.
Somewhere in the millions. Both on two different planets. All right, let me help you out. It's between $20,000 and $50,000.
Oh wow! So
seriously,
how much is one Bitcoin, Hugh?
I want to say 45.
45. Webb, how much is one Bitcoin?
Between 20 and 50,000. I'm gonna say 25,000.
This is tough. I'm not going to give anybody the win. I just want to educate you guys. Bitcoin is about 35,000. One Bitcoin is about $35,000 right now. You're both 10,000 away. I forgot what we said about proximity and being over, but you're both the same proximity. So I only want to deal with it right now. But Bitcoin is $35,000. Y'all should definitely watch a YouTube video, bro. Just trust me when I tell you. Shit is crazy right now.
I mean, I can see.
Shit is crazy right now. But, things are crazy in the NBA, too. It's been a little bit since we got into NBA talk. There's a new sensation in the league, I think, or
sensation.
Everybody's starting to notice now. But, Hugh, I'll let you take it away.
Good evening, people. I am Hugh L. Jones. And as you can tell by my demeanor, I am a sad Titans fan. It's okay.
Because they got that ass.
Nobody asked you to commentate during my special.
We lost.
All right, you bald-headed.
They got spanked.
We did not get spanked.
You dirty thumb looking person.
Matter.
Season's over. What was the Patriots score?
Doesn't matter.
It does matter. What was the Patriots score?
I don't remember.
47-17. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it.
The fact that he just said it just like straight up like that he knows it.
Never forget it.
Just to shut you up. But yes, the Titans lost. So so did the Patriots. So thank God for that one. That's the big and the Cowboys and we need yes.
And the Giants will never win again.
And the Giants I don't know what the Giants ever thinking. if you're a Giants fan, it's a sad day for you every day, even when the season starts. All right, but yeah, let's talk about before I go on. I want to applaud my two compadres here for a great special they did. Round of applause, Cat, for you guys. Listen.
How do we do in your sports report? How do we? Did your
what was your
were we good subs?
What was your statement again? A little rusty and what was that?
Rusty and sad. Yikes.
Rusty and sad. But no, it was good. It was good. Again, I love to see, my fellow friends just frolic and shine with things that, of that nature. But Ja Morant is this young man's name. All right. And I'm telling you right now, I haven't seen anybody since a lot of players like this man. Like, he jumps out the building. He can score. He can pass. He's young, and I always thought he was, but I did not know about him because of the Zion craze. Like, Web D, are you impressed by this young man?
Was blinded.
Honestly, I think Ja Morant, in my opinion, should have been a number 1 overall pick.
That's true.
In my opinion, when he was drafted, I said that I was like, he's going to be better than Zion.
See, Zion got the injuries.
Hold up, wait, time out. And the reason why is because Zion's probably not going to have a long career because if physically, but we're not talking about Zion. Ja Morant is
the slabs in New Orleans is different level.
It is
like he got drafted by the one place where detriment, bro. He gonna be going to Mothers every freaking other day, bro.
He should have been in Boston. They eat hella salad out here.
Tofu, bro. Tofu and chickpeas,
grain bowls, all that.
Well, dropped like 20 pounds.
But seriously, Ja Morant is solid, certified baller.
Something they'll never say about you.
Oh wow!
You're really lashing out. You're really lashing out.
Lashing out.
You're disappointed in your team.
Don't care. Sad.
He should be sad.
Not disappointed in my team. I'm disappointed in one person on my team.
It's okay, Cat. We'll get into some NFL playoff talk in a second. But speaking of Ja Morant and the fact that his Grizzlies right now are third right now in the West, that's something amazing because considering how the Lakers suck. Lakers suck, like always. I've been telling you guys this since they even drafted up, since they got all these players. Lakers are terrible. Listen, he may be the king, but he also got a rusty Russ. All right, because Russell Westbrook hasn't hit anything but the side of the backboard all season.
Thanks.
Listen, Cap got a better shooting percentage than Russell Westbrook.
That's my loop. Hold up.
No, that should always be on loop because you do have a better shooting percentage than this dude Russell Westbrook. Like I have never seen basketball play like this a day in my life.
What do you think is going on with him? Like, do you think it's like? Do you think the chatter is getting to him at this point? At this point, it's got to be the chatter. As much as he likes to seem like he's unbothered, at this point, he has to be. What else is the problem? Because he's never this. I mean, it's never been this bad, has it?
No. Well, it's been bad because he really can't shoot. We've been saying this for years. He can't shoot to save his life, but this time is just being shown that he really can't shoot. Like
he can shoot. He's a spot up shooter. He cannot be
He's been spotting up and still hitting the backboard.
He plays the way that Webb plays 2K. Basically. He just runs up.
Just run up, get done up. But here's my take on Westbrook so we can get back to Ja. I think Russell Westbrook in his career has struggled to play a role on a team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to be energy guy, rebounds, assists, then be energy guy, rebounds, assists. Right? And just play that role.
But that's not Russell, though.
I know, but, like, he needs to play a role.
He's an all-star. He's an all-star point guard. He is.
He wants to be LeBron, basically.
Basically, he does.
I don't know. I mean, but see, that's his problem. But that's his problem, though. That's his problem. But anyways, get back to Ja, though.
I always pick his dunk package when I put in 2K. Like,
it's wild aggressive.
It is.
So, it's crazy. If you look at Ja Morant and the way that he plays is almost the same as Russell Westbrook, except without all the force.
Well, and Ja doesn't force jump shots.
A lot of players force jump shots. I mean, look at half the goddamn league.
I don't know.
It's a running.
That's all
league.
it is. I'm actually happy you mentioned that, bro. Like, I've been trying to get into basketball lately. I have been, and it's like it's hard to watch because literally the whole game, everybody's just throwing up contested threes. The entire game is contested threes. Barely nobody want to go to the rack. And it's annoying. Everybody's trying to be Steph, and nobody's Steph. Steph ain't even Steph right now.
Well,
Steph been looking kind of trashy out there lately. Every time I turn the game on, so like it's this new style. I do not like it, bro. Like I'm too late for trying to get back into basketball. I guess because
I mean,
Steph ain't dunking no more. Like I like.
Like you're right. Steph has been having some terrible shooting nights. And whatever game you must be watching, you must have been watching the Knicks game because that's all they try to do, and they tear a fucking ball.
Everybody does it.
Everybody. I mean,
every team.
No, not like analytics has polluted the NBA.
But this is also
it's not even exciting though. That's the thing. Like it takes a little bit of the excitement out of the game for me. I don't know. Just like throwing up shots. I don't know. It's just.
It's fast.
Even a layup is like, with some sauce on it is a little more exciting than a 3-point shot.
Well, shit, like that's why Melo was almost
90% of them is missing.
Well, like, and that's why Melo was almost out of the league because like Melo is a sniper from the mid range. You know what I'm saying? Dribble, drive, boom, boom, pull up, mid range. That's Melo's game. You know what I'm saying? And like he was almost out of the league because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
is he still in the league?
Yeah,
the Lakers.
See, I told you. See, nobody listen to me. I wish he was right here next to me so he can understand how bad the Lakers are.
I knew that Melo was in the league, but has he been playing?
Yes.
He's getting significant minutes.
You know what's crazy? Melo's been playing, and this is one of Melo's best seasons since coming back.
Yeah.
The Lakers.
What's the problem with the Lakers, though? Honestly, besides the disrespect and that they're trash.
I wish he was. I wish he was here to tell me because he has nothing to say himself. All right.
What are you talking about?
Ghost of Dom. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Ghost of Dom. He does.
No. I mean, here's my take on the Lakers. It's defense, bro. It's. I think the Lakers lack in just general hustle.
You say defense.
And defense.
You say defense.
I say defense and hustle because they can score. They can absolutely score and get buckets. They need to play defense. And LeBron, I think at this point in his career, is a lazy defender.
Ooh. Wow. Okay.
He's a lazy defender. I mean, like, if you look at LeBron when he went to the Heat, LeBron on the Heat.
He was younger then.
It doesn't matter. Like,
it does.
Jordan kept the intensity. Kobe kept the intensity on defense. But, like, if he wants to be listen, I am a huge LeBron fan, but if he wants to be in that same air, you got to play defense,
but he's
through your fucking game.
He just wants to score. He's like me in 2K.
He's not. LeBron will never. But the thing about LeBron is he'll never be in that character of players because he doesn't have that killer instinct. He's not the Kobe.
Nah,
he's not
the
Jordan. He don't have that killer instinct. He's not the Kobe. He's not the Allen Iversons. He's not the Tracy McGrady's. LeBron will not be that guy that just at this point he's not doing that. He's not Miami LeBron. That's when he had that. He was getting to that killer instinct. Nah, he's never gonna be that person.
LeBron raps to the camera on Instagram. I don't respect him.
He does.
I don't.
He be like,
I don't respect it. I don't respect it. You gotta simmer down. You gotta relax. You gotta relax, LeBron.
Speaking of anything that need to relax right now. I'm glad that you said that. The NFL. I think the NFL need to relax because my guy OBJ leaves the trash that is Cleveland Browns, goes to the Rams, show out what he can really do, and now he's getting tested. Like, come on.
I mean, listen.
It's not a coincidence.
If the shoe fits.
If the
shoe fits.
He just changed. You think there might be a chance? I mean, we would have heard by now if he.
You would have heard by now. But like, he's
not doing anything test worthy though. I don't think. Like,
he just has an offensive line that people that can block for him, people that can help him they can actually deliver the ball. Because let's be honest, Baker Mayfield was not delivering the ball. Right? We can all be honest about that. Baker's not what Baker wanted.
He wasn't delivering the ball because Baker didn't like Odell.
Well, then that's Baker's
Baker didn't
problem.
like Odell. That was the problem.
Situation.
You know what I'm saying? Different
But
situation.
I mean, I definitely think the drug test was BS. It's definitely BS. But that's just the NFL for you. NFL
that's just professional sports. I mean, shit. What
but the
was
NFL
it?
more so, I think, than any other sport. NFL is they try to be the most conservative, I would say, over any other sport.
I mean, but could you imagine, though, bro? Like dudes who are using PEDs in the NFL playing such a physical game, you absolutely want to know who's on the juice.
Tom Brady.
Half of the goddamn league. Like, what do you mean?
I mean, like sometimes I be thinking Aaron Donald might be on the juice, bro.
Aaron Donald definitely is on.
Bro, I hate Aaron Donald in Madden, and I hate the fact that one time Cap actually got Aaron Donald, and I couldn't run shit through that fucking line.
Don't matter who I got.
Don't matter who's in front of Aaron Donald.
It don't matter who I got in Madden. I'm out here.
I beat you already, though.
Okay, first off, can we move to the next part of the segment?
Yeah,
because I don't want to hear about this anymore.
But I did. I beat him already. I did.
NFL playoffs, Super Bowl picks.
I don't want to talk about NFL playoffs right now because my team's not in there. That's what you're not understanding. All right.
Nah, I think we got it.
No, we don't need to talk about it.
Let's just kind of go through really quickly.
How about this? How about I say like this? I don't want to see the Bucks, and I do not want to see the Chiefs. Screw them both. I don't want to see Tom. I don't want to see Brady even back in the Super Bowl, even get a whiff of Super Bowl air. All right. That's how I feel. So if anything, let Aaron Rodgers' salty ass finally get another ring.
So can I just say that our followers, 58% of them said that the Titans were going to lose.
See, why'd you have to do that? Why'd you have to do that? You didn't have to do that. you felt the need to come on here and just to say that. That's what you felt.
I love hurt people. Let's get it.
Oh, wow.
That's fine, bro. I came at you crazy. I came at you crazy last week. You could come harder. I don't feel like you coming hard now.
So,
pause.
All right. So,
are you done? Are we done?
Yeah. So LD, what's your Super Bowl pick right now?
I just told you, I do not want to see the Bucks.
Okay.
I do not want to see. I don't want to see San Francisco. And right now, San Francisco is losing to Green Bay by 7-0 third quarter right now. Just this little FYI update. You'll probably see who actually wins.
What's the score?
7-0.
7-0.
Oh, it's still only 7-0?
7-0.
Yeah, it was 7-0 when I was watching earlier. It's the third quarter.
Third quarter. They scored in the first quarter. Wow.
Yeah.
That's it. All right,
but I just don't want to see Brady back in the playoffs. So I see Green Bay going all the way this year. I want to see Green Bay win it because I don't care about any other team at this point because I don't even care about.
So Green Bay versus the Bills.
Yeah, since fantasy, I just been disappointed about football. So
okay. I don't care. All right, Cat is upset. Cat is disappointed.
You know, Cat, play my theme music because
Cat morale went down.
Hey,
it feel like 2K when you enter them damn questions after the interview, and then they be like negative 40 points on your freaking corporate.
It feel like 2K when you in a reg and get beat by 60.
I wouldn't know.
You know what it's like to get beat by 60 in a wreck, regardless of the system. So don't act like that.
We're
gonna move right on. See what else we missed on the timeline. It's actually only 2-3 things. The first thing is really not even too conversation worthy because I did more research on it, and it's all hype. It's all BS. So loan forgiveness is all in the news once again. People were super hyped sharing this link about, is it Navient? Is it how you say it?
Navient.
Sally Mae, third cousin. How they were about to forgive like 1.2 billion, 400,000 people were going to be forgiven. So we were prepared. I was prepared to come here and ask y'all what y'all think about 400,000 people being forgiven, and if you're one of the 400,000. But let me decrease your odds even more, because 350,000 of those 400,000 people are only getting $260.
What the fuck is that gonna do for anybody? No, what? Whoa, wait a minute. I gotta call these people. Like, I gotta call these people. Like, what?
News, telling you, ever since I started reading into the news more and not just reading headlines, I've been learning a lot, I promise you. So basically,
no, I mean, I gotta make a phone call.
Of the 400,000 people, 350,000 of them are people who are in forbearance. Basically, there's 350,000 people who were put into forbearance, and they're all getting $260. 66,000 people are getting their private loans fully canceled. So only 66,000 people are getting their loans forgiven. Everybody else getting 260 beans.
Bro,
how disrespectful is that? We ain't never getting our loans taken care of.
What lottery do I gotta enter to be one of the 66, bro? Like, what's
how much is that? Like, it's like $1 quadrillion. It got to be like.
I mean, yeah, it's trillions of dollars.
$260.
Trillions.
Everybody's hype. I'm seeing everybody share. Listen.
I didn't.
It for me.
Don't play yourself.
I used to only read the headlines. Click the link. Do a little reading.
I didn't. Just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit, folks.
But I know I will be making some phone calls to see how I can get into that lottery. Because, bruh.
Good luck, bro. Good luck. I'm not even holding my breath.
So what about Kanye and his shenanigans?
Yeah, so Kanye just in the news again for Kanye and everything.
Being Kanye.
From who he's dating to he put out a song with the game where he basically said he wanted to beat Pete Davidson up, which I respect.
I respect it. You gotta respect it.
I got a question. Respect it. I got a question.
We might have an answer.
What's the odds that Kanye actually knows how to fight?
Well, I'm actually happy you say that because also in recent Kanye news, he knocked out a paparazzi, like he punched a paparazzi person in the face. So he got it in him. He got it in him.
Pete Davidson doesn't look like he can take a punch. He don't look like he
whoa, wait a second. Follow up. Kanye West was in a car accident that he shattered his jaw.
Yeah.
Yes.
He has a artificial jaw, doesn't he?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it might be racist if Pete Davidson broke Kanye's jaw. I'm just saying.
It won't be racist. I don't see it might be racist. I don't see it being racist. I see Kanye getting his ass whooped, but it's not racist. Well, I see where you're going.
Pete Davidson is a nutcase. Like, no bullshit. Like, Pete Davidson is crazy.
They both are.
They both are kind of nuts. Kim Kardashian has a complex. She goes after the crazy one.
He's got baby mama drama as well. They didn't invite him home to the birthday parties because he's been in the streets wilding.
He got a new broad, so he don't really care. I mean, that was fast.
The pictures, man, it's like, bro, you posing. He is a poser.
People definitely question the legitimacy of the relationship, but yeah, Kanye's just in the news promoting what. I wish he would just take the dumbass boots off. I honestly don't care what he.
Yo, them things is crazy.
Which is crazy.
You need to get a regular haircut, bro. Just
you're not walking through the mud, like put some sneakers on.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine somebody getting stomped out with those boots on, bro? It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
You can't come homicide, bro.
You can't come outside. And last but not least, I don't know how to say this lady's name. Just Ghislaine Maxwell. Webb, you want to tell us what do I need to know about Ghislaine Maxwell right now?
So
she's going to jail. And fast with she's nasty.
Nah, well, she's nasty.
She helped her husband be nasty.
Nah, he wasn't her husband.
She did.
It wasn't her husband.
It was her. I don't know she worked for Jeffrey Epstein. She was
her boss.
She was his fixer.
Her boss be nasty. Okay.
She was his fixer, and she was the one who was setting up these illicit, underaged. Situations.
So she's the middleman. She's the middleman then, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even trying to be super. Like, she's basically helping young girls get, molested by Jeffrey Epstein, right? So,
she got convicted.
She got convicted to hella years, like 67 years, bro. She's 60. She never getting out of jail.
She a rat.
She died in that.
But she's also the person who knows where the bodies are buried, right? Like, anybody who watch any crime shows, like, there's that one person and the whole enterprise that knows where all the bodies are buried.
That's what she's for the people who aren't very metaphorical.
Yeah, so basically, she knows like 8 John Does.
Like, what bodies? What?
No, so like nobody's dead, folks, right?
Somebody got a body
she basically knows where the dirty laundry is. She knows
who else was in the house.
She knows who else was in the houses, right? And rumor has it that one of them is a member of the royal family. And so
he was in there being a skank.
I mean, he was in there being a skank, but the other thing too, man, is like there was some U.S. presidents in those rooms. So like
Trump,
Billy.
Bill was in there wilding for sure.
Bill was in there. Yo, at this point, are we surprised? Sure. I can't be surprised.
I'm interested.
After the Monica Lewinsky thing, I'm not surprised about Bill. I'm really not.
Listen,
I'm not surprised about Bill. I'm really not. 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 I'm
And it's just crazy. I mean, like
definitely a bunch of millionaires,
billionaires, people who make moves, major moves, and like she basically said that I am like, y'all let me go down for this and didn't provide me any support. Y'all let me take the hit, so I'm going to jail for the rest of my life, and I'm gonna tell them who they are, and I'm gonna let the court decide.
They're gonna try to get her in jail. They're gonna try to.
She's gonna know. Listen.
Put a call in from the outside.
If she's telling,
they are.
But if she's gonna tell, she about to get the 6ix9ine treatment. They about to put her in witness protection. She about to be wilding.
Shit.
She gonna be straight. Think about it. You think about it. If she tells the amount of power of this people are, nah.
Yeah. So I mean, that's basically that situation, man. I mean, in a nutshell. With some key facts definitely missing out of it. So do your research, do your Googles, folks. Like we are not your Wikipedia. Do not
get your news from the Detrimental Podcast.
We are not your Wikipedia. We are not your Google. But yeah,
I really don't know. I really don't know that much people, so don't believe me. So I'm saying.
So yeah. Let's roll it to the end of the pod,
bro.
Great
way to end the pod. We didn't know what we're talking about at all, people. So,
but at the same time, it's a very interesting conversation, though. At the same time,
it is. But like,
who was in that? To think about who's really there. Like, there's so much people could have been in that place. Who else was there? You know what I mean? Like,
well, and for the folks, like, it's not just like it was a one-time event. Like, this is over decades.
Yeah.
Decades of time.
Saying, like, decades of just nastiness.
Decades of like illicit.
I watched a little documentary and I was like, wow.
I don't need to see the doc. Like I don't need to subject myself to that shit.
Documentary and I was like, it's definitely not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not funny. I'm laughing. It's not funny.
It's nervous. It's like a nervous laugh.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Crazy. But it's crazy what they were
honest
doing.
to God,
like sinister shit.
It's in real life. Some shit that you see over a Lifetime movie or some shit. Like these niggas
what's wrong with you, bro?
Well,
like,
yeah. I mean, like and like to take it to a serious note with folks before we walk out of here, like if you know of anybody that's in a situation like that, man, like you need to speak up, right? Like you cannot be complicit in those situations, and I think that's the problem. That's how this happened. It was like, you had the Maxwell lady was complicit because she was a co-conspirator, but there were other people similar to like the R. Kelly shit, right? There were other people that were just silent, complicit in it,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And the R. Kelly shit happened, probably so predominantly, I can't even remember, I can't say the word, but like just it happened so hidden, and I guess in a sense, because it probably was about Black women, and people just don't necessarily look at it in the same way. And the Epstein stuff it's a mix of all different people, but yeah, see, you see something, say something, folks. Like you see on the train tracks in New York City.
I mean, he ain't lying though.
Message.
Speaking up is definitely Pushin P. It
is. Speaking up, yeah, exactly. I mean, like it ain't snitching, people. Like it's doing the right fucking thing.
I mean, what Maxwell chick is doing is snitching, but what you doing is not. So, but at the same time.
Yeah, she's definitely snitching, but
everybody
it's good snitching.
Telling
Titans lost. I'm upset. I'm sad. I don't want to talk to anybody anymore.
Yo, but can I ask you guys a question so we can end the pod?
No.
Would you rather a snow blizzard game or play in a heat wave?
Snow. I love playing in snow.
I
always love playing.
Like zero visibility. Like
I love playing
torrential snow,
right?
It's so much fun, bro.
Like freezing, like this can.
It's fine. I know. I love it though.
Like your calf muscles can shatter a calf because of all this freezing,
bro.
Yikes! Disrespectful.
That's fine. I love it. Snow game above everything. Rain game above everything, but I'll take snow over heat any day.
Yeah, snow game. I mean, it's probably be better to do the snow game, but
I like the heat. Depending on how hot we talking. How hot we talking?
Hotter than Jamaica hot.
I mean, I survived Jamaica. So I survived Jamaican heat, so I'm there.
Scotch bonnet hot.
Basically,
you don't even know that. You don't even know what supposed to do here. You don't even know what a Scotch bonnet hot is. You soft ass.
I do not know the Scotch. I am not
right. Like you don't know how hot that bad boy is, but one day, well, I'm gonna bring you a Scotch bonnet so you can try.
Don't bring it to my house. I will
bring it to your house. Call the cops.
Tell the people what they're supposed to do, bro.
People go to this, what it ain't, what it look like. It's been a long time. We've been gone for a while, but we're back, We're going for a minute. Now we back with the jump off. For now, I mean, it is what it is. But
the bars.
Since we're here, you can always go tell the people that they want to hear us, and the people who never heard us, them boys are good. Them boys right there are good. They pushing P, as Cap and these young folk like to say nowadays.
Pushing P.
We are. I still don't know what it means, but I guess we're pushing. We're probably that could be pushing P. We're also pushing a pod, which is called also pushing P.
Pushing the button.
We're pushing the.
We were pushing P before pushing P was a thing.
Yeah. So we the original pushers. So we the original pushers of P. Basically,
pioneers of the P.
So
So I got something so detrimental. Go ahead, get me out of here.
We out, yo.
Yo, just tell a friend. You can find us on Facebook, IG, YouTube. Cause if you want to see our handsome faces on video, we're here. So good entertainment, and we also forgot the code of the pod. So
it's fine. We gotta go.
Just push P, basically, right?
Push P.
Don't be pushing P on Zoom. Don't be pushing P when you know.
Don't pushing P on.
Get me out of here, Cap.
Yo,
close the pod.
That's fucking funny. Don't
push P on Zoom. We out, yo. That's the ever.